The day my daughter looked me in the eye and asked if I was cheating on her father, I knew something had broken. She was 10 years old, and she'd been reading my text messages. I never thought I'd be scared of my own mother-in-law. She seemed harmless at first, overbearing, sure, but grandmothers are supposed to spoil their grandkids, right? She'd take my daughter for weekends, buy her gifts, whisper little secrets between them. I thought it was bonding, thought it was love. I didn't know she was planting seeds of doubt in my child's mind. Seeds that would grow into lies so big they almost destroyed my family. It started small. My daughter would come home from grandma's house and ask strange questions. Mom, why don't you talk to Dad nicely anymore? Or Grandma says you're always angry. At first I brushed it off. Kids repeat things. They don't always understand context. But then the questions got darker. Mom, are you going to leave us? Grandma says you might not love us anymore. Every time I asked where she heard these things, she'd go quiet, defensive. She'd say Grandma was just worried, that Grandma loved us and wanted to help. And because I didn't want to be the mom who trash-talked family, I stayed silent. I swallowed my frustration and told myself it would pass. But it didn't pass. It got worse. One night, my husband and I were sitting on the couch, exhausted after a long day. Our daughter was supposed to be asleep. Instead, she crept downstairs, grabbed my phone off the counter, and took it to her room. I didn't notice until the next morning when I found her crying in bed, clutching my phone like evidence of a crime. What's wrong, baby? I asked, sitting beside her. She looked at me with tears streaming down her face and said, Grandma told me to check your phone. She said you were hiding things, said you were cheating on Dad. My heart stopped. What? She handed me my phone. The screen was open to a conversation with an old friend, a completely innocent text thread about meeting up for coffee. But my daughter, a 10-year-old child, had been coached to see betrayal in every word. To look for proof that her mother was a liar, I asked her how long this had been going on. She broke down completely. For months, my mother-in-law had been telling her that I was narcissistic, that I was abusive, that I didn't really love her father. She told my daughter that her parents should get divorced, that I was the problem, that the family would be happier without me. And then she gave my daughter a mission: go through my phone, take screenshots, send them to Grandma, find the proof. My 10-year-old daughter had been turned into a spy in her own home by her grandmother, the woman I trusted to love her. I didn't yell, I didn't cry. Not yet. I just held my daughter and told her, you did nothing wrong. This is not your fault. Because it wasn't. She was a child caught in a war she didn't understand. But inside, I was burning. I called my mother-in-law that same day. My husband stood beside me, phone on speaker. I asked her point blank, did you tell our daughter to go through my phone? Did you tell her I was cheating? Did you tell a 10-year-old child that her parents should divorce? Silence. Then, in the calmest, most condescending voice I'd ever heard, she said, I was just trying to protect her. You've been acting different. I thought she deserved to know the truth. The truth. As if her paranoid delusions were facts. As if manipulating a child was protection. My husband finally spoke. His voice shook. Mom, you crossed a line. You don't get to poison our daughter against her own mother. You don't get to use her as a weapon. She didn't apologize. She didn't take it back. She said we were overreacting, that we were keeping her granddaughter from her, that we'd regret cutting her off. And that's exactly what we did. We cut her off. No more sleepovers. No more unsupervised visits. No more whispered lies disguised as love. It wasn't easy. My husband struggled. She was his mother, after all. But he saw what I saw. A woman who chose control over connection. A woman who was willing to destroy a child's sense of safety just to prove she was right. It's been months now. My daughter is in therapy. She's learning that love doesn't come with conditions, that trust isn't a weapon, that her mom and dad are a team, and no one, not even Grandma, gets to tear that apart. Some days she asks if Grandma still loves her. And I tell her the truth. I think Grandma loves you in the only way she knows how. But that doesn't mean it's healthy. And it's my job to keep you safe, even from people who say they love you. She's starting to understand, starting to heal, starting to trust me again. But here's what haunts me. I almost missed it. I almost let it go on longer because I did want to believe that a grandmother, woman, who was supposed to protect my child could be so cruel. I wanted to be the bigger person. I wanted to keep the peace. But peace at the cost of my daughter's mental health. That's not peace. That's surrender. So I chose my daughter. One chose my marriage. I chose the hard, messy, uncomfortable boundary that said, you don't get to hurt my family anymore. And you know what? We're better for it. My daughter smiles more. She doesn't flinch when I pick up my phone. She doesn't ask if I'm leaving. She knows she's safe. She knows she's loved. And she knows that her parents will protect her even when it's painful. This is what real parenting looks like sometimes. It's not picture-perfect family dinners and matching holiday cards. Standing between your child and danger, even when that danger wears a grandmother's face. It's choosing truth over tradition. Saying, I love you, but I love my child more. If you've ever had to draw a line with family, if you've ever felt like the villain for protecting your child, if you've ever wondered if you're doing the right thing, you're not alone. Our parenting ebooks are waiting for you in the description, crafted to help with everyday parenting challenges. And don't forget to follow Dope Renting for heartfelt, real family stories that stay with you.